Hi guys, and welcome to episode 19 of Today is To Do. Today we start season 2. We are no longer at White Hart Lane. The lane is dead. Long live the lane, as Martin Tyler quite rightly said after Sunday's game against Manchester United. Today we take on Brighton in their first league game at the AMEX in the Premier League. Let's run through the transfers and the results we've had since we were last together. So starting with the players that have left the club, we move to Inca Manena. Now you might find this a bit surprising. I don't think it worked quite as well as it should have done. So we sold him to Stoke for £15 million, made a £2 million profit on what we paid the summer before. And we have bought in replacements, you'll see those in a minute. Another man out the door, Michel Vorm, has gone to Rennes. I wanted to bring in a younger backup goalkeeper, and he made 5 appearances in 3 years for us. So yeah, Michel has gone. Another man through the exit door, Kevin Wimmer. I was torn about this one. Young player. Did he have an opportunity? Not really. Did I like him? No. I don't particularly like Kevin Wimmer, never really have. Don't find him to be all that confident with the ball. This is a judgment based on real life. I've never really played him in game to prove himself, to let him prove himself. But I just felt it was time for him to move on, and we got a pretty penny for him as well, so I was very pleased with that. Another out is Clinton Ng, gone to Hull City for £6 million. Again, another player that didn't really get an opportunity. I've seen him play a few times. He caused a few problems with us when he first arrived in real life. Just another player that I didn't fancy. So he's on his way. And another one out the door, Moussa Sissoko. Again, another player that didn't play a lot last season. 7 appearances in total for me last season. Again, another player that didn't really do much when he was with us. So yeah, sold to Leicester. Good luck to him. Now, one of 2 transfers I could do nothing about. Nabil Bentaleb completed his loan move to Schalke. He made that a permanent deal in the summer. A good player, good prospect. Bad attitude, I think, is the main reason why he's been let go in real life. So I'm not too disappointed to lose Nabil. Another man to go was Fazio. Again, completed a loan move and made it permanent to Roma. I used to describe Vedran Čorluka, our very nice defender, Croatian defender, as a bendy bus. Well, this is his equivalent of our time frame. Can't turn, can't do very much, needs someone a bit more mobile. Also on his way out, but only on loan, is Vincent Janssen. Now, with what I've bought in, Vincent was kind of surplus to requirements. I did mention at the end of last season that I was looking to add more goals to the team. I couldn't leave the burden to Harry Kane, so I have hopefully dealt with that issue by letting go another striker. Fernando Torres, it never worked. Let's be brutally honest. Fernando Torres was bought in an absolute panic by myself, and yeah, so he has been sold to Sunderland. 500 grand he went to Sunderland for. Hopefully he'll be alright for them, but just wasn't for me. So now let's finally move on to the ins. Andre Gray is the first man to talk about. Plenty of pace. Relegated with Burnley last season. We picked him up for £2.1 million, which I thought was a bit of a bargain. With a finishing of 15, pace of 15, great acceleration. Can come off the bench for the last half an hour when teams are a bit leggy, and hopefully run the legs out of them. the first of two big money signings. Yannick Carrasco has been bought in for £24.5 million from Atletico Madrid. Now, this is an interesting story. We had a FIFA night, me and my friends, last week, and I was Atletico Madrid. He was very good. He was very, very good on FIFA. So I thought, let's look him up. And he's very, very good in Football Manager. Pace of 17, dribbling of 17, acceleration of 16, finishing of 14. He will add goals in the wide area, which is something I've been crying out for with the players that we've let go. So yeah, Yannick Carrasco, great signing, hopefully. To accompany the signing of Yannick Carrasco, we have Diego Perotta. He has been bought in from Roma for £20.5 million. And again, another player that's got plenty of pace, agility, first touch, dribbling. Finishing could be better at 29. It's probably not going to improve that much. But another player who has got the X factor. We needed someone who has got that, who can just take the ball, do something with it. As you can see, he's already scored a goal for us. You'll see who that was against in a minute. The next one is a recommendation from my godson, Ryan. Daniel Bentley from Brentford, formerly of Southend United, a local club to me. A good prospect. There was a few fans that weren't very happy with him, but he is exactly what I wanted. An up-and-coming goalkeeper to take the place of Michel Vorm. So we've now got Dan Bentley as the backup to Hugo Lloris. Luke McGee is also still with us, who was on loan at Peterborough last year. So yeah, I think we're good in the goalkeeping department. Another player in, George Meyer. I hope I said that right. In from Sporting Gijón to replace Kevin Wimmer. An upgrade is what I would say he is to Kevin Wimmer. Great strength, great stamina, great natural fitness, good first touch, good heading. Only 20 years of age. He can only get better and better and better. And with the news I received when I loaded the game up today, he's going to be very much needed over the course of this season. And lastly, by no means least, Jay Rodriguez has been bought in from Southampton on loan for the season with an option to buy him at the end. Again, another player, Premier League experience. Vincent Janssen out, doesn't have Premier League experience. Jay Rodriguez does know where the goal is. That's one thing he does. Injury prone, he may well be. I looked at him last summer, £33 million Southampton wanted for him. We're paying a fraction of that to get him on loan, and I think that was good business. It's time to take a trip to casualty. Toby Alderweireld will be out to 7 to 9 months, which is an absolute kick in the balls. He and Jan had a brilliant partnership last season. Eric Dyer can obviously make the step up to play alongside Jan. We've got George Meyer. Cameron Carter-Vickers was out on loan, has been recalled since the news broke. I will potentially look to bring someone else in to make that fourth defender. I don't think Carter-Vickers is up to the standard that I need him to be if we're going to achieve what we want to achieve this season. So yeah, gutted for Toby. Excellent defender, and he's out for the season. Now moving on to the games we've played at the start of the season. We played the Community Shield. Manchester United at Wembley. 3-2 win on penalties. A very, very dull game. I'm glad you didn't have to witness it. I was going to record it, and I thought, no, it's only the Community Shield. It's effectively just a dead rubber, just to start the season. Ashley Young missing the decisive penalty. Hugo Lloris with the save, I shouldn't say. He had his Tony Parks moment as Tottenham won the Community Shield. And we started off our season at Wembley with a 4-2 win over Bournemouth. Yannick Carrasco with the opening goal inside 4 minutes. Diego Perotta with the second one. Harry Kane and Jay Rodriguez scored our goals. Emerson Hyman with 2 back for Bournemouth. But look at the stats. 18 shots on target, 31 altogether. It's a wonder Bournemouth got away with it 4-2. It probably shouldn't have been about 7 or 8. Let's be brutally honest. So taking a closer look at Brighton and Hove Albion. Promoted to the Premier League this season. Media prediction of 19th. They reckon they're going to go flush at the end of the season. Local rivalry with Crystal Palace. There's a lot going on there. I don't know all the ins and outs. Obviously, David Stockdale in goal from there. Brought in Carl Norton, Lewis Dunk, who was a stalwart of their promotion season last season. Anthony Knockart, Dale Stevens, Thomas Hemed, Loic Remy they've brought in as well. So they've brought some decent players in. They've only brought 3 or 4 in to add to the existing squad. But I've picked someone completely different for today's Danger Man. Today's Danger Man is Solly March. 23 years old. A very bright prospect for Brighton. Worth £11 million. He's probably going to be worth a hell of a lot more at the end of this season. Not renowned for his goal scoring. Is very injury prone. He has been out for a little while in real life. He's back now, I believe, as they get ready for their Premier League campaign in real life for next season. Pace of 14. Obviously, I've not scouted him too much to check all his stats, but he looks very, very good and will cause a few defenders a few problems. So let's take a look at the 2 starting 11, starting with Brighton. So Stockdale's in goal. Norton, Goldston, Dunk, Nathaniel, Knockart, Norwood, Kayal, March, Hemed and Remy are up front. We've reverted to the 5 at the back system purely because they've got 2 up front. So I thought we'll outnumber them in defence. So Lloris, Walker, Dyer, Mayer, Vertonghen, Rose, Wanyama, Dembele, Ericsson, Parotta, and with Harry Kane up front. So can we spoil the party at the AMEX? Let's find out. Playing in our gold strip. Today's game, and it's Brighton to get us underway. The first Premier League game at the AMEX Stadium. And it's Solly March on the ball. Faced up by Walker. Walker tries to pinch it off him. He gets it back to Kayal. Norwood. Remy. Hemed. Walker round on the cover. Parotta with a foul. Okay. Despite the ball being absolutely nowhere near there. Mayer. Rose. Tries to get past Knockart. Can't. Has to give it inside. Here is George Mayer. Parotta. Wanyama. Rose is through the gap. Went the other way. Dembele with a shot. Wow. That'd be wide. That'd be very wide. Knockart with the corner. Lloris with the catch. Hemed almost got there. Quickly Hugo. Throws it to Walker. Looks inside for Dembele. Into Ericsson. Ericsson looking for Kane. He's up there all on his own. He's used to that. Rose tries to get the ball over. Pulls that to Ericsson. Parotta with a strike. Oh, wow. Pick that out. Diego Parotta's second goal for the club. And if they're half as good as these every time they go in, he's going to be worth his weight in gold. That is an absolute belter. Ooh. David Stockdale, no chance. No goalkeeper probably would have saved that. It's an excellent hit from the new man. Knockart. Remy. Brighton looking to hit back straight away when Yama and Dembele converge upon him. It's Parotta. Back to Dembele. So just keep the ball. Make Brighton do the work. Kane. Parotta, will he find Walker on this far side? He will. Someone's got to get in the box, otherwise Walker's got no one to play it to. Norwood with a header away. March should complete the clearance and does. Up to Hemed. Looking for Remy. We are back in quick numbers. Knockart. Dembele sees that one out. Norwood. Into Norton. Knockart again. It's going to be a key player for them. Oh! Remy with a shot not far away. I think they'll equip themselves well, Brighton. I know the media prediction is 19th, but I think they'll do alright, personally. Nathaniel. Dyer has pinched it. Perotta. Up to Kane. Kane looking for a bit of support. Not forthcoming. Hemed for Brighton. Mr. Dembele trying to pinch the ball off him into Knockaert. They've got the overlap with Norton down this side. March on the far side. Ball comes over. Kayal. Saved by Lloris. First sign of danger. Second sign of danger. Look, very shot. That was danger. Norwood with the corner. Remy with the header. Oh, winches over the bar. Brighton slowly working their way into the game. Dyer. Going to see a lot more of Eric Dyer this season with no Toby Alderweireld. Cameron Carlton-Vickers. As I said, I've brought him back off a loan. I loaned him out at the start of the summer. He's essentially the fourth centre-back at the moment. We might look to replace him. We might not. We might just stick with the four we've got. There's not an awful lot of money to spend to get someone in. Walker on the rebound. Oh! Strikes the foot of the post. So yeah, there's not a lot of money to spend. So should I go out and get somebody? Or should I stick with what I've got? Stops there with a goal kick. Looking long for Hemed. Dyer's underneath of it. Kane. Kane out to Rose. Trying to take on Norton. Does do. Gets the ball over. Goldson with the clearance away. Knockaert should complete it. And does so. Mayer should get there first. And does. He's going to be a handy little player, I think. Should be at the money we paid for him. But he's certainly an upgrade to Kevin Wimmer as Kane with the shot. Stockdale tips it round for the corner. Ericsson with the corner. Goldston still getting the opposing head first. And that's into Stockdale's hands. We have worked on the set pieces, believe it or not. I have changed them around. I've changed the taker. Obviously the new guys coming in have added to the takers who can take them. And we're through to half time at the Amex. 1-0. Not looking comfortable, but not looking stressed at the moment. We are going to push for the title again this season. We are going to have to win here. And at places like here. We're going to have to go to other places. We're going to have to go to Anfield and start winning as well. Stamford Bridge. Yeah. Haven't forgotten that one. First episode of last season. First live com episode of last season. Perotta. It's always bloody Chelsea. Always bloody Chelsea. Lloris with the goal kick. Looking long for Kane. Dunk is underneath it though. Norwood. March with the ball now. Looking for Hemed. Got Dyer for company. Dyer blocks the shot. Comes out to Kayal. And it's 1-1. Christian Eriksen did not track his man. Oh, no. Well. Oh, that's a bit harsh. Loic Remy was the man, was offside. And have not given the goal. In fairness, we had one like that last season. So, swings and roundabouts. Not dwell on it for too long. Dembele. Looking for Kane. Kane, another sighted goal. Has hit the defender. Lloris with the goal kick. Going wide to Rose. Into Mir. Up to Ericsson. Dembele. It's nice football. We do get ourselves out of tight situations. Which I'm pleased about. Perotta. Man whose goal separates the two sides. Rose into Ericsson. Dembele go for a power driver. No. Okay. Back to Wanyama it goes. Perotta. Ericsson. Now go for it. Saved by the keeper. Hemed with the header on. March should get there and does. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Saved by Lloris. Does like his 1-on-1s, Hugo Lloris. Got ourselves out of trouble there. Change coming. Stick with the formation we've got. Diego Perotta. It's going to have to be Dele Alli, isn't it? It's going to have to be Dele Alli. So Dele Alli is on. The goal scorer is gone. Eriksen with the corner. Jan Vertonghen. Oh, there we go. See? Near post corner. Almost worked. Nathaniel with the free kick. Lloris with the catch. Came through a huge crowd of players there. Ooh. Always worries me when the goalkeeper comes off his line. Panic sets in. Wanyama. Looking for Dembele. Runs straight into Kayal. Hemed. Hemed with the shot, but it's gone wide. And I think I'm going to bring Carrasco on down that left-hand side. I'm going to take off Victor Wanyama. Looking a bit tired. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick him out there. A bit like I used to do last season. With the guy who was out there. It's far too much attacking. It's far too much attacking. Move Dele Alli into the middle. There is method to my madness. I promise you. Just trying to keep Knockaert occupied. If I've got two men down this side, obviously Norton then can't get forward. Carrasco should keep them both quiet. In theory. It's only a theory. I did it a few times with Son last season. Hopefully Carrasco's a bit more adept at doing it. Nathaniel. Speaking of Carrasco, there he is. Nathaniel again. Merce comes out to him. I'm just going to call him George. Can't say his surname right. Norwood. Oh, great save from Lloris from Knockaert's shot. 18 to play. Brighton stepping up the pressure. Looking for an equaliser. Knockaert with the corner. Headed away by Eriksen. Dyer's going to get there first, is he? No, Norwood's going to get there first. Dyer's wildly out of position, but it doesn't matter. We've got the ball. Carrasco, no. Hold it there, man. Just oof it upfield. This is not Atletico Madrid. We do not do things like that here. Dele Alli coming through. Walker. Should try and get the ball over. Kane is in the middle. Dele Alli. Dele Alli again. Corner. Which Christian Eriksen will take. They're all running to the near post. I wonder what's going to happen. Goes to the VAR. Harry Kane can't get there. Glenn Murray coming on. Another battering ram is heading our way. But I think the back three so far, touch wood, have handled it very, very well up until this point. It might only be a 1-0 win, but it's going to be... Bong has come on for Brighton. 2 minutes to add. It could be a vital win before Brighton find their feet. Because I think they will. I'm confident that Brighton will find their feet in the Premier League. Murray. Job is not done. Norwood. Rose with the interception. See, Rose has been able to sit back a bit more, knowing that he hasn't got to worry about the overlap as well. Eriksen. Carrasco. Run, man. This is what you were bought to do. Kane. Kane with a shot. There we go. Game, set, match. David Stockdale will be disappointed. Carrasco with the ball. Harry Kane with the shot. He's beaten Stockdale at his near post. Yeah, just kind of helps it in. Does it crawl on Brighton? Probably not. Second goal that kills the tie. George with a header away. Dembele, Vertonghen. And that is full time. We are up and running away from home, or away from Wembley, whichever way you want to look at it this season. Technically Wembley is home, so might be the National Stadium. It's still our home ground this season. Let's point that out. So what does that do for the early season table? That takes us back into second place. Liverpool have started like a train. We've knocked Chelsea out a second. That will please everybody. Manchester United, Crystal Palace and Newcastle occupy the bottom three. I daren't say Manchester United will not be down there all season. It'd be extremely funny if they were, but I don't think it will. So there we have it. Episode 19 done. Win over Brighton. Comfortable in the end, but, you know, Brighton gave us a good game. As I said during the video, I think they'll be alright. I think they'll survive quite comfortably, hopefully. In any case, if you have enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so. If you'd like to follow me on the Twitter handle is above my head. That was the end of episode 19 of Today Is To Do. I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.